baseball from New Yankee Stadium. It's the Rays and the Yankees, and it comes your way next. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you see the result from last night. Very high-scoring game. That's not the first time that's happened in this place. So very important for our two starters here to keep the ball in the yard if they want to have any shot.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. David Peralta will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 once more. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Nick Franklin will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And that's in there, base hit.
Back-to-back, very hard hit balls to start the ball game, and he whistles this one for a base hit. They're in good shape to make something happen here in the very first inning.
Evan Longoria will stand in for the first time here. 30 home runs for him on the season so far. First pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He waits, now the pitch. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
None out, runners at first and second. He's set, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
With the first 2 guys of the inning on base, that's a big strikeout there on their number 3 hitter. He'll probably get 3 or 4 more shots at it before this game's over, but he might not get a better RBI opportunity than that one.
In now, Juan Francisco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 11 home runs, and 36 RBIs. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there, as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Willie Athamas will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
To right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and Tampa Bay's off to the early 1-0 lead. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. They'll go to work against a guy once involved in a deadline deal for Carlos Beltran, the electric right-hander Zach Wheeler. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And he continues to stay hot. He's got that average up into the 290s now as he comes through with another base hit here.
Everett Cabrera will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. To first with it is Wheeler, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scored.
This is all set up by the stolen base. If he doesn't steal third, then he doesn't come in and score. So give that man a lot of credit for getting himself into position to come in on the wild pitch.
Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, and that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. David Rosario will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First offering on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base pass. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Now the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. You'll see on swing track, he just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a ground ball toward the hole, and that's going to find its way into left field for a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Brian McCann will stride fourth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Comes set, now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats and right for a home run. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
His great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Gary Sanchez will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games. You can see the average there. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Brett Gardner will stride in now, and he's up near the top of the American League in stolen bases, currently 3rd entering play. First pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Albert Pujols will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to 3rd. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 7th, the catcher number 28,
John Jaso will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore. Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now the pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Didi Gregorius will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Hernandez is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, much, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder,
Jose Hernandez will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Fouled back. Pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
David Peralta will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on show track. Guys, that's already his second strikeout of the inning. He's done it on the minimum of 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Nick Franklin. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Another 0-2 home. That misses 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Gardner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Everett Cabrera makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the 3rd inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
David Rosario will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. The first with it is Wheeler, and he'll dive back in. First pitch coming. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's set down, 1 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 1. Evan Longoria will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here it comes. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a bullet back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Juan Francisco will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Ball that's outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it's a 5-3 game now. First pitch coming. Willie Othamus is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The home run estimated at 414 feet officially. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, this is how you got to do it. You give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Albert Pujols comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 strike to Pujols. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's John Jaso now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Rosario has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rays 3. Brett Gardner will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now the first pitch. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Yet another check on first. Runner back safely. And again, a throw over. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, it's obvious they had a plan coming in to take advantage of that arm behind the plate. And it's worked out for them as they are now 6 for 6 on the base path so far.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, third baseman,
Todd Frazier will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back in standing. Now the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
That is a great time to call for a double steal. You've got a guy out there that's just given up 2 straight hits, so you know he's focused on getting the guy at the plate. He doesn't even look at second base here. They take advantage.
He's set. Now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
0-1.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Do we see that pitch again here?
If we do, it better not be in the strike zone.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Steven Souza will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Jose Hernandez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Chopper foul. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He waits, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
He'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Nick Franklin will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Now another 1-2, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. David Rosario will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. The pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So he continues to hit the ball well, his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Willie Santos is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Paul Goldschmidt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And, oh, he got the glove up in time as this ball drills him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Gary Sanchez will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a bouncing ball, foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Athamas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rays 3. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Swing and a miss as he gets this fastball by him. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
The 1-1 home. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the 1st out.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 put out for good measure.
Juan Francisco will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Willie Athamas come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Brett Gardner will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Look at the stop.
That's what speed does. Just a little ground ball here, but he's hustling all the way and beats it out for an infield single.
Everett Cabrera will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. From the stretch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And with that, this one opens up a bit. It's now a 5-run ball game.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
David Rosario will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, we're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
First baseman.
As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that is going to be a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone. And you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Brian McCann will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 10-3. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Albert Pujols will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, John Jason.
Here's John Jason now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I thought this might be his last inning out there, but it's only taken him 3 pitches to get 2 outs. Maybe not.
Steven Souza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
First pitch coming. Jose Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Gary Sanchez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now here's the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at Longoria. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Well, you know, if you ever find yourself in this guy's living room, you're probably going to see a mantle that has multiple Gold Glove awards on it. And you should probably stop wondering why. This is exactly the reason why. Plays like this.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
And now just look at all three of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike, and not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the pine.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Peralta is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. And no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Rays 3. Dylan Betances will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. David Peralta is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top of this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Nick Franklin will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here it comes. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And that's out number 2.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 11 and the Rays 3.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Jacoby Ellsbury will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. Everett Cabrera will dig in. He had that 2-run triple this last time. And here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Optimus is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Juan Francisco will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Willie Optimus will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
I don't think anyone's going to be too upset that they have to leave this place after the game. This series has been a night.
Here's Albert now. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
This is foul right side. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda, his 20th win of the season. The loss goes to Zach Wheeler. He falls to 10-10. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.